Okay, let's see how things are going. We'll start with Nasdaq. You can see Nasdaq pre-market here around 3:55 a.m. Eastern went high, very close to these red resistance zones, and now pulling back, going back to neutral zone. Futures are still up 0.13%. I'll be looking to go long below 23,168, this area here. All right, and long term, I think market is about to top and need some good decline, so I'll be very careful going long. And it's a good opportunity to short, by the way. Like if you go in these red lines, I'll be looking to short the market and taking very selective long positions, which I'll share obviously with my subscribers. And if you want to know more, bottom left join button, click and join the description, join the channel. All right, so Nasdaq is here, S&P 500. Let's see how things are going there. S&P 500 also, you can see after a nice 0.5% move, coming back to neutral zone, look to go long, lightly long around 63.22 and below, and short above 63.59. In terms of Bitcoin, Bitcoin was nice. Here you can see multiple touches in the green buy zone, then a massive pump to resistance, now coming back to green buy zone. Look to buy below 117,500 area, all right? And I share these levels for free with my subscribers. You can join the Discord channel for free to see how things are going. And in terms of long-term chart, let's see how things are going, because it's always good to keep an eye on 4-hour chart and see we are not going way ahead of ourselves. So you can see this is S&P 500. We are looking at around 64.72 at max, and that will be a really good opportunity short, to be honest. But you can see even on 4-hour charts, we are going higher with massive divergence on RSI, which is not really good. So we do expect a pullback. I'll be looking to buy below this orange line, okay? Because you can see here, time and time, we do go and touch orange line, and then we touch red line, and then ideal time to buy is on this neutral line, white line, and the best time to buy is in this green zone. So right now, white line is around 5,800. First gap is around 5,600, and then green line starts from 5,590. So from where we are, the touch of first orange line is about 2.67% that can happen after earnings of maybe Apple, and then neutral line is about 7%, and then green line start from around 12%. So we'll see which way market wants to go, but it's very good to keep this in mind. There's not much upside left. So from where we are to top line is about 2%, all right? Maybe less than 2% upside with lot of potential downside. So be very careful here. Let's look at the daily chart of all these stocks. We'll start with SPX. You can see this is S&P 500. Got a 9-count sell signal a week ago, and then it's kind of still staying there, just chopping around, going flat, and holding so far this green line. All right, now any decline will bring it to first gap around 6,100, second gap around 6,000. So at minimum, if we get a decline to 6,000, that will be a good opportunity to buy around 4% down. So that will be really great. Let's see if we're gonna get that. And these are the futures. You can see still hanging in there with divergence. You can see making a new high with divergence on RSI. So I don't know. It's at these levels, I don't really want to buy. You can see this is also S&P 500. In terms of Nasdaq, similar story. Little divergence here, but our PPO showing massive divergence, made a new high. And again, you can see gaps here. In terms of QQQ, you can see gaps here. So I'll be looking to buy if I can get a pullback to 532, going really long there. So you can see here that will be around 5% decline. Maybe we'll get that after earnings. Who knows? We'll see when. In terms of Bitcoin, you can see Bitcoin has got an 8-9 count sell signal, just hanging in there. And let's go and look at gaps here. You can see this gap around 114 is very possible. Just the green line. I think it can fill that gap any moment now, and that gap will be around 3.34% away. Okay, and if they hold that, that's fine. If they don't, then probably it's going to come to 96K and 92K. So keep that in mind. Ethereum, similar story. Again, going higher on a massive gap, And this is very, very overbought. You can see still divergence on PPO. RSI has no divergence, PPO making lower high, and multiple gaps. Sure, it can go and fill this gap around 39, 37, but look at the downside possibility. It's a lot, so I would be very careful here. This is live futures. And Tesla is making a move this morning. You can see here up 1.44% in a gap up, but I think they're going to sell this down. This is very volatile. Just trying to probably pump before earnings. Apple is also, you can see right in front of blue line, not able to close above that. Still, it's up 0.6%. Probably they're going to dump all these. Netflix after earnings going lower. I think there's more possibility of going lower because this was unbelievable move, so they could bring it back lower more. We'll see. Microsoft for some reason is down, but again, very, very overbought for last maybe like 2 months since earnings. It's just 3 months actually since earnings, just going higher with massive divergence on people. Now this really needs to cool down. Google also front running after earnings, so let's see if they want to go fill this gap. If they do that, that would be from where it is right now, about 10% away. We'll see if they want to do that. nvda also unbelievable move. Like all these are really high. Like I don't really want to touch any of these. There's no point touching. Let's wait for a pullback, guys. When a pullback happens, you won't even know how fast things can change. Like even on weekly chart on NDX, NASDAQ, you can see never seen a weekly gap this big before. So at minimum, wait for it to touch this green line. Okay, you can see we do touch this green line time and time again, even in the bull market, green and yellow, white line. So wait for that to happen. All right. This is very, very extended, in my opinion. Okay, in terms of commodities, let's look at oil. Oil is just holding on this red and yellow line. Natural gas had a decline, but holding on these blue lines. Gold is looking nice. I don't know what happened. Another news holding, touching this red and yellow lines, acting as support and bouncing. Silver also looking nice, wants to go higher. Copper also higher after tariff. Sugar could be a good buy. Let's wait for it to go back to green zone. Wheat is also touching this trend line all the time and bouncing. Corn is also looking good. Let's let it go in the green zone to buy. Dollar is crashing again and getting rejected with a gap down. Let's see 1 hour chart. You can see still this gap is not filled, so going lower. So that's helping gold go higher. Other than that, Palantir is also new high. I don't see anything interesting. MicroStrategy had a nice sell-off on last trading day. Let's see if it can hold. If they cannot, then there are more gaps to fill. UNH is pretty interesting, coming closer to earnings, but it could make a new low, all right? So if it makes a new low, that would be a divergent low, and I would be very interested in buying that. Keep an eye on oil miners. Let's see how things are going. And then also these railway stocks had a nice sell-off on Friday. Let's see what they want to do with these. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, put a comment. VIX, wait for it to get 7, 8, 9 counts buy signal before I buy again. And if you want to know more about this indicator, subscribe to my channel and link in the bottom left description. Let me user ID. I will move you to members section where I share what I buy, each buy and sell signals of each stocks as well. You'll make lots of money there. Okay, bye.